Hey guys, I thought I'd go ahead and share my new Raskog cart. I bought this cart for my Project Life storage. I just thought that it might be a lot easier if all of my supplies that I use for Project Life were consolidated in one place. This is certainly not everything I have, but I'm within reach of other things. So I put what I thought would be most useful to have together on the cart, and I wanted to share what I did. So I bought the teal one. I do have a gray one. It's actually right behind it. You can kind of see the corner of it over there. The gray one holds all of my paints, adhesives, tags, some cutting tools that are larger, those kinds of things, gesso, that kind of stuff. So it's more like an art cart. And then this one will just be for the Project Life stuff. So let me just give you a quick overview of it. It's got 3 shelves. So the top shelf is some actually Becky Higgins cards and Mamby, Me and My Big Ideas cards. And then the middle shelf is mostly, well, I think it's all We Are Memory Keepers cards. And I have not made the labels yet for all of the dividers. I just stuck the ones in there that I had already in place. And then in the back of the second shelf, you can see the new trimmer that I bought, which is a smaller trimmer since I won't be using, most of the time I won't be using the 12x12 paper to cut. I do have a bigger trimmer, but it's not in the cart, and it won't fit. And then the third shelf at the bottom holds some more cards, and that is actually the Midnight collection from Becky Higgins, and also some additional embellishments that are not in its packaging. So let me just also show you what I did with the cart. And I'm going to turn it around so that you can see. And hopefully my camera will, sorry guys, stay stable. I've got it on an arm that I'm trying to adjust. Okay. So, what I did was, you can see this tray that I got actually at the thrift store. It was 40 cents. It's like one of those kitchen trays, actually. And so what I did was I took all of my embellishments that were in my Lawn Fawn kits that I've gotten so far, the embellishment kits from Lawn Fawn, and I just dumped them all in here. And so you can see these are the 3 months, October, November, September, October, November, I believe, are all in here. And I also added some washi tape that I want to use when I'm doing Project Life. So that's in here. And that shelf or that organizer can just sit on top because I have a whole bunch of cards here. And what I did with the cards was I'd watched a couple of videos that people have done, and I decided to go ahead and try out ordering all my cards by color order instead of keeping the collections together. So on the left hand side are the reds through the greens, and these are just the Becky Higgins Project Life cards, you know, with different collections, like cut and paste, the Maggie Holmes Flea Market, the Craft Core Kit, the Elsie and Emma Core Kit. So all of my Becky Higgins, with the exception of the Midnight edition, are actually in here. And these are the 3x4 cards. And then on the right I have all of the 4x6 cards. And this acrylic container I got at Walmart to try it out. And actually it's 3 sections, so let me just turn the cart to the side so you can see it. Here's a box of the 4x6 craft cardstocks. And so you can see it's 3 sections, and it holds a lot of cards. I mean, this is probably like 2... actually, there's Fifth and Frolic is in here too. So this is probably like 4 core kits in here, plus some mini editions. And I still had room, you know, on the other side. So this holds quite a lot. And you'll notice it's actually sitting on top of some little bins on the inside of the cart. You can see them down in there. They've got the little blue flowers. That's what I was holding my cards in before. And I got tired of pulling them out and trying to find which ones I wanted. So I just got one container to hold this, and I thought I'd try it out. It fits in the cart really well, but having this extra height in here lets me store, number one, if I get some more stuff, I can store it underneath. And because they're empty right now. And that'll help. And I also have room on the side to store things like this, which is the 4x6 craft cardstock. So I'm going to get some stamps, which I haven't gone through my stamps yet to figure out which ones I do want to use. I've got quite a lot, so I'm just going to do that at a later date. And then you can see there's still a gap in the middle of this thing. So what I did was stuck some more. These are Studio Calico cards. They don't quite fit because they're not 3x4. They're smaller. And then down at the back is the 3x4 cardstock for the craft edition as well. And then on the side, let's see. On the side, I'm just moving my card around. I have some stamp sets that I want to use for Project Life, and I actually have to get my ink pad out. I might just buy another ink pad for it, so I have it with it. Down at the bottom, okay, so let's go to the second shelf. I have multiple kits of the Albums Made Easy, and that's what's down in here. And this is actually the Antonius organizer. I bought 3 of them when I bought the cart because I didn't want to go to Walmart again. I'm not sure if I'll go to the other organizer that I have in the top shelf, just because the Antonius organizer gives me that little space in the back to put my trimmer, and there's actually something else back there, and I'll turn the cart around. So that's more cards, and then the bottom one, let me pull out the actual organizer. It's actually got my extra Antonius bin that I bought, because I bought 3, and since I'm only using 2, you can see what's down in here. So here is my We Are Memory Keepers card punch. It punches the rounded corners for the cards. Some more wood embellishments, some of the veneers that are from Studio Calico, and some of the tags that are from, I don't know who did these bits. They might have been Amy Tangerine. And then I got these little flags that I want to use. They're like little paper clips. And then the rest are just cards. So let me see. What I had done was, and now that I've taken the organizer out, I'll have to put it back in so I can show you what I had done. So I'm sorry about all the shaking. It's, see if I can steady it. Normally I won't be pulling the actual container out because that's one of the reasons why I put the embellishments in a little pen holder, so I can just pull it out and use that and then just stick it back in. And it's also got my corner rounder back in there. So what I have done is, on the sides, I took some S-hooks, and you can just get these at Home Depot, and they're just small S-hooks. You can get them in a pack of like 3 or 5 or something like that. And my camera's about to fall down, so let me just fix it. It's not counterbalanced. So the S-hooks, you can see they're not attached in really any way. They fit over the rim, and I got a small size, and I used the binder rings to hold, these are all letter stickers that I have in my stash, and I thought, well, I'm not using them up because I'd have to get up and find the color that I'm looking for and then sit back down again. So I just took a whole bunch of different styles that I think I'd use. So there's some thickers on the left-hand side on an S-hook, and then these are some smaller letters, and then down at the bottom are some enamel dots. And as I turn the card around, which I will do, I want to make sure my camera doesn't fall. This is the back of the cart, and down here, there's the paper trimmer, and I've got my Lawn Fawn. It's a kit container, but what I've taken is all of the sticker sheets that were in the kits and consolidated them into one container because they're not in those packaging with the little tabs on them. And then way at the bottom, I actually have a slot for all of the. Sorry, I'm trying to put it back in with one hand. I have a slot with 12 by 12 Becky Higgins Project Life sheet protectors. So this is just one of those paper holders that holds 12 by 12 paper, and I just put it in the back and slide the Antonius organizer all the way back so it holds it in place. And I actually also have space for the dividers that go inside of the album. So that is my Antonius cart, and let me just turn it around one more time to the front. There's again some more S-hooks, and that's just the embellishments again. They're on the binder rings. And you know, as I use stuff up, I can move stuff around, put it back on my Clip It Up, put more stuff on here. I also have some paper clips up here. Paper clips. These little pink clips that I had found at, I think Marshall's or something like that. And so that is the cart. And that's how I'll be using my Project Life stuff up, and hopefully as I finish, you know, some of the supplies up, I'll replenish. But I don't think I'll be running out of cards anytime soon. I am working on an album that has a lot of pictures, probably close to 500 pictures, maybe more. So I'm working on that and getting that done. But that is how I'm storing all of my Project Life supplies. Notice you didn't see any pens. I do have pens, but they're right next to me. So where I actually craft, there's a pen holder, so I didn't have to worry about that. And anyway, if you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I hope you're enjoying your evening. Talk to you soon. Bye.